election site, you don't have permission to film.
Oh, no, I can't go into a polling place. If you had a better understanding of your own laws, then...
You guys are not allowed in here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, so you're telling me that
Did you go in that office over that way?
Oh, what?
Did you guys go in that office?
I don't need to answer your question, Skip.
Yeah, I want you out of here.
I don't care what you want, Skip.
Yeah, call the cops.
Oh, shoot. Skip, were you just telling us that we can't go into a place we never went into, Skip? Is that what you was telling us?
I'm asking you a second time.
Listen, you're being disorderly. Lower your voice. You're being disorderly. You're being disorderly, Skip. Sir, there's no fear of pressure. If you want to look at your own laws like I have and my attorney has, I am not allowed to enter the polling place and film or journalize vote. Excuse me, sir, I'm not interrupting you. Sir, what I'm doing is taking your job if you want to continue to be disorderly. We can have a civil discussion like all these people have, because I've had no problems until your big mouth made the mistake of opening. You made the mistake. No. I was speaking to them. You can lie. You have liabetes. You're like a liabetic. The mistake you're making is you're probably used to dealing with people that aren't as smart as you. I don't know how you haven't met people that aren't smarter than you. You seem pretty stupid. Okay? So beat it.
Excuse me?
I said beat it. I said beat it.
You told me to beat it.
Yeah, beat it. Go.
You're threatening.
To go away is to threaten you?
Yes.
Leave.
Yeah, that's a threat.
It's a threat to go away. Did you want a tissue, sir? Like, did you want to cry it out or talk about it?
Okay, so right now, y'all just can't be videoing within the 100 feet of the door to the building of the election place.
No, to the polling place.
Yes.
Yeah, so not the door to the building.
Yes, so the actual physical code does say the door to the building.
No, it's the door to, I got the code. It's the door to polling, and I'm willing to take that ride if you want to take me on it.
Okay.
Because I have a lawyer right here in Texas. We made sure to be clear and everything.
Okay.
And look,
So
they're all in
a person
violation too, 'cause he took his cell phone
a
in there,
person
too.
may not use any mechanical or electronic means of recording images or sounds within 100 feet of a voting station.
Yes.
The voting station is inside. It's 100 feet from that voting station. So
There's also a loitering one that says you can't be loitering within 100 feet.
as long, but I can't be loitering if I'm engaging in a records request or any city business. I don't care. Skip. Go somewhere else. I don't care. I'm going to go here now just for you, Skip. I got a records request. And guess what? A records request doesn't interfere with city business. It doesn't interfere with voting business. So now I have a records request to do for all of the volunteers. As she knows well and good, that is my separate business. So if we want to get into legalities, we can, Skip. But you're barking up a tree that's overgrown. All right, bro?
So,
You should follow her advice, because if you didn't keep coming back out here making an yourself, I wouldn't have to help you make an yourself.
so right now, it's the door, 100 feet from the door of the building.
Yeah, no, I got to do a records request. Yeah, I'm going to go do a records request right now just to prove a point to him. All right, Skip, how'd that work out for you, bro?
See you later.
Eat a sandwich, Skip. So I'm with Harvey Freebird, and we go to the Keller City Hall in Keller, Texas. And all of the employees there are actually pretty incredible, except for two people. And those are two people that even the City Hall won't claim as one of their own. We had an executive assistant for one of the state reps, and Skip. Skip doesn't even work for the city. He's contracted, and he's actually contracted by Tarrant County. And his job is very simple, to make sure people can go in to vote. But Skip wanted to make new laws today. He wanted to say that we weren't allowed to film in the building at all while there was voting going on. And as you'll see in the video, he would tell anyone that would waste their time listening to him the same thing. And every single city employee told him to get lost because we were allowed to do what we're doing, and they weren't going to lose their job trying to help him out on his illegal quest. Unfortunately, like a lot of government employees though, Skip had no idea what he was talking about, telling the police that we weren't allowed to record in the building. That's not what the law says. This is what the law says. Section 61.014, use of certain devices. A person may not use a wireless communication device within 100 feet of a voting station. A person may not use any mechanical or electronic means of recording images or sound within 100 feet of a voting station. We weren't at the voting station. And Skip eventually harassed the cop so much that even she tried to say the 100-foot started at the door. And that's what the penal code said. But I had the penal code in my hand, and so did Harvey Freebird. So I doubled down and decided to go right back inside to fill out my records request. And Skip, well, he didn't like that one bit. Make sure you subscribe to Harvey Freebird, tell him AFA sent you, enjoy the video, and that's the reason I stopped you today. What's going on, everybody? I'm in Keller, Texas. I'm with Harvey Freebird. Check him out. Make sure you subscribe. His channel link will be in the description of the video. Tell him I sent you. Oh, this place is big. AC. All right, go ahead. Oh, they saw one. Look at the camera. They're gone already. Oh, they're gone. Restrooms this way. Why did they leave? They went in a private office.
Would that be Lopez Cody 77@yahoo.com? All right, I'll send that to you. Let me make sure that they haven't already sent it back to us.
You're good.
Yeah, it might have been, just we need to reschedule a new one is all. Let's see. Can I help you?
No, I'm good. I'm just taking some pictures and video. Thank you. Oh, you can apply online. Save yourself some time coming in.
Okay, I don't see where they sent us a new one, so let me go ahead and send that over to you, and you can forward it to the owners if you'd like. And then they can send that over back to us, or you, however you want to do that.
Is that Kalina?
Yes, that'd be fine.
That's a nice name. You're welcome. Citizen self-service.
Yes, yes, that would.
That's Linda.
I can see it.
Nice and cool in this building, huh?
Yes, you get saying.
Well, I'm not one for meetings, but I wouldn't mind having one in this. Not a terrible view out those windows, huh? Yes, ma'am. That's quite something. Watauga. 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 That's a mouthful for me. Watauga. Is that? Do people think that that's hard saying Watauga? It seems like a mouthful for me.
When we first moved here, we were saying it Watauga.
Watauga. That's how I was gonna pronounce it actually.
Somebody corrected us, and we just told
But yeah. Watauga.
Oh, I mean, he'll have to tell you what time it is. He'll know Thursday morning what his schedule is.
Head on to the next one there. Next, we can go take a look at Watauga. Or actually, we have a blue mound to check out. $500. Yes, it's not bad. I wonder how much this whole complex costs. Dude, everyone has been like, I feel like we're animals that they're gawking at because people are running away, coming out to peek at us.
They did. They all ran and did.
A lady popped out to look at me and then she went back in like.
I saw him peeking around the corner too before I went to the restroom.
I'm sorry?
Can I help you?
No, I'm good, thank you. I'm just trying to take some pictures and video of everything.
Okay. Why are we taking video?
Sorry?
Why are we taking video?
I really can't discuss that with you. What's your name? What's your name?
Hold on a moment.
Okay, I'll wait, Kimberly. Oh, hey. Hide and go seek. I got you. It's my turn. No, it's him. He was peeking at me, and I found him. Now, there was a guy that was just here. I thought he was playing hide and go seek with me, so now it's my turn to hide, right? So I got him. All right, go ahead. You can hide now. See, that's what I mean. That's Kimberly. She's making a phone call. Tupac said, "Stop snitching."
Could you please not do that?
Ma'am, can you please not give us directives? We're not telling you how to do your job. Please don't tell my friend how to do his. Okay. Thank you, Karen.
Triggered.
I don't understand why she's not being a very nice lady right now. Well, I do know why. Harvey just does. I think this one, they got triggered by me. I don't know why. You know what's interesting? They call this a Gold Star community. They have a whole Gold Star monument. This is the Gold Star Park. So they do this in memoriam of all the soldiers that paid the ultimate final sacrifice and died for our freedoms. Why she's shitting all over them.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, the gold star.
I think it's interesting, Kimberly, that this is a Gold Star community with a Gold Star Park on a Gold Star campus. I don't know if you know what Gold Star means, but those are soldiers that died in the line of duty defending our freedom. So I don't know why you decided to crap all over their sacrifice and start giving me a hard time about filming. They died for that. Kimberly.
Hey, free pins.
Amy said no one's going to be living there right now.
No, she's going back to what she was supposed to be doing, was serving the people.
Yeah, she already snitched on us.
Hi, Jordan. How you doing today? Yeah, I'm doing good. Everything's really nice, very pretty. The lady over there, I don't know why, but she Karen'd out on us.
I'm sorry. One moment. I'm heading your way. You
Oh, that's
what now,
fine.
sorry?
Yeah, everyone here is so nice. It's such a beautiful place, and the lady over there was giving us a hard time, saying we couldn't film and stuff. And I was just,
Well, we're welcome to film in all public areas.
well, I know that, you know that. Everyone here is so nice, and they all know that. And it's just like, I was surprised because it's like there's a huge Gold Star community.
Yes, sir.
And then for her to do that, I was just,
It just may be one,
Yes,
one
ma'am.
random that may just not know, so I apologize.
yeah,
for
no,
that.
you shouldn't apologize.
you're
She's
welcome.
wonderful. She's going to help you. Jordan is phenomenal.
Thank y'all. Have a good one. Adopt a street. Okay.
Oh, she's adopting a street.
Perfect.
I feel like you should adopt a child over a street. You two, enjoy your street. She's adopting a street. She could adopt a child, but hey, listen.
That lady was doing that?
She's adopting a street, yeah.
I've never even heard that.
Yeah, neither have I.
I've heard of people adopting polar bears and elephants.
I wonder where she's going. What's she doing?
She looks like she's here on official business.
It is just a scam. Oh, I wonder what's upstairs. Harvey, what do you think's upstairs?
City council chambers.
This has to be one of the nicest city halls I've ever been in. Oh, the door's open? Thank you. I got a light on this rig.
Let's turn the lights on. Clap on.
Oh, this is nice. This is a straight up auditorium.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna go upstairs. It's the Keller City Hall that we're taking pictures of videos into. Hey there, sir.
I want you to start.
Hey, listen, I think that if anyone deserves it, you do, sir. I was just heading up the stairs too. It's such a nice city hall, isn't it? It's fairly new.
I forgot how old it was halfway up the stairs.
You're in better shape than I am, sir. I can barely get up half of them.
Right that way.
Oh, I saw you before. You were in the downstairs office.
I'm everywhere.
You are. You're like a ninja. What do you do here, ma'am?
I'm the manager for utility billing.
Well, I got to tell you one thing. You can move. You should be playing for the Dallas Cowboys.
Sure.
Such a beautiful building. How old is this building?
22 years old.
It's 22 years old.
22 years old.
It seems
2002.
it seems brand new.
Yes.
Wow. That's just beautiful. Look at it. Look at that view. That is one heck of a view. What she was doing is snitching, I think. We'll find out. Yeah, because no one's here. Everyone's gone. It's like a ghost town. No one's here, guys. The whole place is empty. They're having a Zoom meeting.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? Good. Looks like we got a spreadsheets with some invoices and new account information. Pretty neat. This is so creepy. Jessica, where is everybody?
Lunch.
They're on lunch. What time do they come from lunch break?
Just whenever. I mean, they all go at different times.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful building. I wanted to get some pictures of everyone like working and find out different information.
Yeah, usually between 11 and 2 is when everybody's spread.
Gotcha, different times.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That's pretty cool. Government Finance Officers Association. That's a very cool certificate. Is that yours? Wow.
No, it's just generally for.
Oh, I thought that was like an award that you had received.
No, my award is not here.
But you have an award.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Violet.
Thank you.
That's wonderful. Are you having a good day today?
Yes.
Glad to hear that.
Yeah. You're from.
I'm sorry?
Which company or which organization are you?
Oh no, I'm not with a company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I don't-
Freelance person.
Yeah, I'm just walking around taking pictures and videos.
Oh, okay.
That's all. Working on a little something.
I hope you're having a good experience.
It's such a beautiful building, Violet,
Oh, okay.
and the water. I mean, you guys got a pretty nice view here, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, have you looked at the backside?
I did.
Okay.
Wow. This should be a condominium development. People would pay for that view. It's very, very nice. But thank you.
Come across this.
It's we were driving around the whole area. It's beautiful, and I couldn't believe that this place is 21 years old. It looks brand new. But thank you very much.
Thank you.
You have a good day. That's Violet. Violet's so nice. This is the workroom. I'm told everyone's on lunch today. They're all out getting some food.
I knew I saw your missed call.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, how's it going?
How we doing today?
Good, how are you?
Why are they hiding you in the back when those girls got that hell of a view over there out the pond?
I know, it kind of sucks. I got no windows. I can't tell what's going on outside.
What do you do here in this
I'm a
office?
facility manager.
You're the facilities manager. You manage the facilities. You can't even look at the facilities?
I know, man. It sucks.
What's going on, man?
We got cameras. I can look at the cameras, That's kind of...
That don't do the same thing. You guys both look like you deserve to be able to go outside, look at something, clock out at the end of the day, go home and have a beer. Instead, you got to manage all the facilities so everyone else can go look at it.
Yeah, that's right. And all the times we get called in after hours, It's kind of crazy.
Oh, please. Go home, get some rest, and then don't answer the phone again.
Hey, thank you, sir. Appreciate
Have a good day, fellas. Giovanni, go. Giovanni. Hey, how are you?
I'm not Giovanni.
Oh, I said Giovanni and you turned, and then you just left Giovanni's office. What's your name?
I'm not interested in taking your questions right now.
Well, I just had a question, Giovanni. I'm sorry?
This is an election site. You don't have permission to film.
Oh, no, I can't go into a polling place. If you had a
I
better
understand.
understanding of your own
I
laws, then...
understand.
You guys are not allowed in here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
you have the potential
so
to
you're
impact the
you're
votes.
telling me that
Did you go
I...
in that office over that way?
Oh, what?
Did you guys go in that office?
I don't need to answer your question, Skip.
Yeah, I want you out of here.
I don't care what you want, Skip.
We didn't walk into the polling place, Skip.
Yeah, call the cops.
Oh, shoot. Oh, Giovanni...
not allowed in here.
Is Giovanni calling the cops?
I'm sorry?
Is Giovanni calling the cops?
Yes.
Oh, that's Giovanni?
I don't know.
Oh, got it.
Why are you
So-
snitching on us? Skip, can you show us the penal code, please? We don't like to break the laws.
Skip, were you just telling us that we can't go into a place we never went into, Skip? Is that what you was telling us?
I'm asking you a second time.
Listen, you're being disorderly. Lower your voice. You're being disorderly.
Out of here.
You're being disorderly, Skip. Skip's being... And Giovanni has some expensive loafers and no socks on. He looks like your average jerk.
If y'all were filming me, I don't have,
I'm sorry?
y'all don't have permission to film me, so.
I wish I needed it. I don't need permission to film in a public space. I'm just working on a story.
For what?
I really can't discuss it until I release it. But yeah, I'm just working on a story.
Investigation.
Yeah, that's Giovanni. That's No Socks. No Socks might be able to give you some more information. He's kind of our manager right now. Oh, they need to be disturbed by that.
Giovanni's name's Charlie McCaslin.
Oh, his name's Charlie McCasler.
Stop causing a disturbance, Charlie.
Hey, Devin, thanks for not getting involved in it, man. I appreciate it.
No, Devin flipped out on me.
Oh, Devin did? Oh.
That's why they came storming down the hallway. They got.
Oh. Devin, before this moment right now, have you and I ever met each other before? No. So our first interaction is right here, right now.
Well, look, you guys haven't explained. All I want is an explanation. Okay, they're doing
Yeah.
voting. What are we doing wrong right here?
This impacts voting over here on this side.
What, say again?
This impacts people's ability to vote with fewer pressure.
Right.
Sir, there's no fear pressure. If you want to look at your own laws like I have and my attorney has, I am not allowed to enter the polling place and film or journalize.
What the hell are you
Vote.
doing
Excuse
here?
me, sir. I'm
What
not
the hell are you
interrupting
doing
you.
here?
Sir,
I'm asking you what the hell
what
are
I'm
you
doing
doing
is taking your job if you want to continue to be disorderly. We can have a civil discussion like all these people have, because I've had no problems until your big mouth made the mistake
No, you
of
walked into
opening.
my office and
You
started
made the
following
mistake.
me
No,
around while you were
no.
yelling
I
at
was
the door.
I was speaking to them. You can lie. You have liabetes. You're like a liabetic. The mistake you're making is you're probably used to dealing with people that are smarter, that aren't as smart as you. Well, guess what? Maybe I'm the unicorn. I don't know how you haven't met people that aren't smarter than you. You seem pretty stupid. Okay? So beat it.
Excuse me?
I said
Are
beat
you threatening
it.
me?
I said beat it.
You told me to beat it.
Yeah, beat it.
You're
Go.
threatening.
To go away is to threaten you?
Yes.
Leave.
That's a threat.
It's a threat to go away. You must work with real men that do real job and like look in the mirror and pity yourself. I'm sorry you had to go through that, man. That wasn't what we were trying to do here today. Oh man, that guy is all crazy. So you can let them know we're not going into the polling places to film anyone that's doing their voting here today.
So this whole, basically when they walk up here to there, this is all voting right now.
Yeah, so
they're walking to here to the voting.
yeah, so we're not going to go down in there.
So anywhere else, down there, over here, just.
Listen, we're not even here to like create a hard for example, we could film everyone coming up, going out because of public egress. The law states that we just can't go in to view them polling. But we're not even doing that.
I'm not trying to.
You know, that's why we went over to your side of the building and started talking to you, sir. You know, we made it a point to avoid over here.
I mean, what I'm saying is, they walk up here and they go. So this area right here is all kind of all tied into voting.
I mean, legally, no.
But I mean, they're walking to voting. They probably don't want to be filmed.
Yeah, and that comes down to like, do they want to be? Do they not want to be? I'm not over here. I chose to go on that side of the building.
That's what I'm saying. We got
you know what I mean?
We got over here. We got all downstairs. We got around. We got everywhere else to go. But the voting people are real.
Yeah, but you know what's interesting?
I'm not trying to get into it.
No, you're good, man. I have no problem with it. But you know what's interesting? You're being nice. It's just we weren't even over here. This whole thing didn't start until, because it's not like we were going down this hallway and they had a big problem with us. The guy Skip came out here, met up with me while I was over there, and then he started telling me that I'm not allowed to film in the entire facility because there's voting. So we didn't even know what was going on over here.
Right. Yeah.
Until he just lost his marbles.
Just do what you got to do.
Yeah. We know voting laws, man. The guy that was speaking, that was having a little meltdown with the loafers. What was his name?
I don't even know.
Skip and Devin. Oh, I don't know the one with the loafers. The one that called.
He's not a city employee.
He's not.
He's just a Darren.
All right, thank you, man.
And then another woman.
I told him.
Blonde-headed woman, she called the cops on
I told the guy to beat it, to leave me alone, go away, and he said that was a threat.
Do you have your other phone on you?
Yeah.
Why don't you look up the penal code real quick, see what the rules are, because I don't even know what the rules are.
No, I know. We're not allowed to go into a polling place, which I didn't.
But that's
which you did.
212. They're trying to say we're not allowed in the whole building.
Yeah, no. They figured that out pretty quickly. It was just the guy wanted to be an idiot. Oh, he works for the state rep. So I don't know where the hallway
The cops
is.
call on us 3 times.
What are you looking for?
No, son. What does this door say?
Are they voting on this side too?
Sir, can you tell me where to get to the administration office or someone who's a supervisor here?
Are you looking for any specific supervisor?
So I guess I don't know, and maybe you could help me.
I could try.
I met a bunch of people, and everyone's really phenomenal. The entire staff I met is just wonderful, willing to answer questions.
Sure.
And then some guy named Skip, I think he's like volunteering for the voting.
Skip Espinoza.
Skip Espinoza. He came over here to tell us that because there's voting in the building, we can't film it. We know that that's not true, right? We can't film the polling place. We know we can film the building. Then some other guy that has like leather loafers on and no socks is like getting all in my face. I want to figure out if he works here, because then I said, beat it, leave me alone, go away.
Sure.
And he said, well, that's a threat. I said, it's a threat to tell you to leave me alone? Like, the guy's just unhinged. So I'd like to figure out if he works here, because if he does, I'd like to file some sort of complaint against him.
I fear you've asked just about the least prepared person to answer that question. You'll have to forgive me today.
Well, at least you're the
actually.
nicest person.
So today's actually my first day.
Okay.
So I couldn't tell you based on that description.
Is there
who that
someone,
is.
city administrator, that might be in here, mayor's office, that could answer the question?
Unfortunately, the mayor and any of the like the elected official side of things, my understanding is maybe they have established office hours, but they're not in here like Monday through Friday. 9 to
Gotcha.
5.
Okay.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm like
I'll try.
searching
It's
for the right
okay.
person to,
I will try and see if there's someone to help us. Thank you very much. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Here, Josh. Skip is still on that damn phone.
Who's over here?
Skip and some new guy.
I don't much care for Skip. I want to find out who Loafers is.
I thought the laws were we just couldn't go in the room where they're doing the voting.
That is a law.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. I haven't even walked down the hallway. I mean, secondly, there's an elevator to the polling place. So realistically, you can't go down and film anyone while they're casting a ballot.
They're voting on this floor.
Yeah, that doesn't exempt the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, good luck to him. I want to figure out who Loafers is. Let me know if the pigs show up.
Oh, they're coming.
I don't even know how to find where one would go. Sir, you have anything to do with administration?
No, sir.
Do you know if anyone's here that does?
I don't think so.
All right. I'm trying. There's a guy with a pink shirt. He's got no socks on, loafers. I'm trying to figure out who he is and if he works here. If I show you a picture of him, would you recognize him?
If he's an employee, maybe.
Employee. I just want to figure out who it is. I should have figured he wasn't a city employee because everyone that was actually a city employee has been entirely respectful and very professional. The only people that haven't been, I think one guy's a voting volunteer and the other guy was that. But he was in somebody's office, which is concerning because he was in that state rep's office when I first seen him coming out of the office. And he said, that's my office. But his name's not Giovanni. He's not the state rep. That's weird.
That's above my pay grade.
Nice pictures of yourself, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they got me on my first day, yeah.
Oh, everyone here did that?
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that. The people here are real nice. I think I had an unfortunate interaction with a couple people. Do you mind if I show the folks there?
No,
They did?
come like back here, but
Yeah, no. I'm just going to show them the...
Yeah.
So his first day, that's what they all did for him. Do you got a favorite?
I can tell you I have a least favorite.
What's the least favorite?
One of them did a New York Giants logo on the shirt, and as a Cowboys fan, I don't know that I can.
Listen,
stand
I got to tell you, I would have been offended also. You know what they should have done is put a Pats logo on there, Patriots logo on there
Oh,
for you.
I thought we were friendly. That's.
You don't like the Patriots?
I'm a Cowboys fan.
You know what, sir? If this were 1850, I would challenge you to a duel. And I will slowly back out of your office and leer at you. Have a good one, my man. Thank you. He was very nice. Yeah, he's hiding in this city councilman's office, which is weird that he's not an employee here. He'd be hiding up in there. But everyone else has been really nice that I've met working here. Hey, how you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Do you work? No, you work for the finance department. I'm looking for city administration, that's all.
How can I help you, city administration?
So I met a gentleman. He's actually, it looks like he's hiding out in the office now for the state rep.
Okay.
And I'm being told he doesn't work here, but he's hiding in the office in there. I just want to file a complaint on him if he does work here.
I believe he actually works for the state, he doesn't work for us.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, he works for the state. He doesn't work for...
Yeah, he's...
Officer, how are we doing today?
How are you?
Good, thanks. We had some individual who was just, I think, not educated on the law. I mean, we understand that we can't go into a polling place and film voters while they're filming.
Yes, but as
and
long as y'all are out here, y'all can.
and I even explained to him that per Texas statute, I would have no problem legally walking down this hallway. We chose to not even go into the hallway just because they're voting. And then he's out here barking at me, trying to give me orders. And I'm afraid that he's so old, he's going to have a stroke or crap his pants while he's doing it.
Okay.
And then, but this guy, I'm sure you know, the city employees in this place are friggin' awesome. Phenomenal people. I mean, it's a shame. And that guy works for, I think, the state rep, they said. And what a total, listen, you know somebody's a tool if they have a pink shirt with the collar popped, Gucci loafers and no socks. That screams tool. And you don't have to say anything, but you wouldn't hang out with him, and that's why he's being such a tool. You know what I told him? And I said it, and I think in front of you, I go, listen man, go away from me, beat it. And he goes, oh, he threatened me, do you remember that? He threatened me. And I said, telling you to leave me alone is threatening me? He goes, yeah. I was like, bro, that's why, like, no one probably.
Yeah.
I mean, what a jerk.
Obviously, I know y'all know what y'all are doing. As long as y'all are out here and y'all aren't physically in there videoing people.
Yeah, we knew that, and I was like, but I
We
mean,
just got called, so we're gonna come out.
yeah.
Question for you, Smith. I want to get the incident number because I want to pull those 911
He wasn't too
calls.
sure. He thought you guys were restricted to within 100 feet if they're pulling in the place, but he's looking up the language on that, and they're going to try to send it over to him. So that may be something.
Yeah, well, you know, the other thing is, separate from that, is that when you read the statute, my lawyer went over it, that's actually more for campaigning.
Oh, okay.
So for example, the young ladies that are out front, they have to be 100 feet away. And then the way that it works is from egress, right? So from where the actual polling point is to the nearest egress, if you're saying it like, what I'm saying is, over here, we're good. Even in that hallway, we're good. We just can't try and influence or access people while they're currently voting, which we're not. You know, and that's not even the point, because if that was the point, I would have started over there. I wouldn't have went and gone and talked shop with you and hung out for a little bit and had a good time.
So yeah, my name badge number's on the front.
And I think a citizen called it. So I think that's where he got.
Well, no, the other guy, pink shirt loafer douche, called it in. He did too. I think both of them did. I'm sorry you got to work here. That guy. So I'm gonna even pause just so it ain't like. So I was just having an off-screen discussion, guys, with that gentleman. Very, very nice dude. And I like to have off-screen discussions sometimes, so people feel comfortable being able to talk to me. And he explained to me that he doesn't like that guy either. He's a staffer for a state rep, and they all think that he's a giant tool.
Bad attitude, wants to boss people around.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody likes that guy.
Look, a bunny getting ready to get done missionary costs $350.
Spit on it.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Second.
I think he's.
Sir, did you want a tissue, sir? Like, did you want to cry it out or talk about it?
Butthole, you know that?
Butthole. That was one of the best insults I've got yet.
That was a good one, Skip.
Yeah, Skip. You're just gonna skip on down the hall, Skip.
This is not what I signed up for.
This is not the mission, Skip. Skip, you know you called me a butthole, Skip.
Are you gonna rage quit, Skip?
Skip. It's just, I don't know if you knew that I knew that you knew about that one time you called me a butthole, Skip. He's skipping on out of here.
This is not the mission, Josh.
Harvey, would you please tell Skip to take back the whole butthole thing?
That wasn't very nice, Skip. We can file a complaint on you for that.
I think Skip's a volunteer.
Are you volunteering or are you on the public dime?
I think this is the last time Skip's going to volunteer. Skip, if you go straight ahead and then you take your first right, that's going to be utilities, Skip. There you go, Skip, right here.
All right, guys. These guys are getting out of here now. There was a city code, under the state code, but not allowed within 100 feet of the door.
You were just saying the same thing to the cop, and that, no, not from outside. It's a city building. You were out of your mind. You've probably been smoking too much of that reefer, Skip. And that's fine. If you want to smoke some reefer, good for you. Go to Arizona, get you some reefer, Skip. You go home. I'm going to be on Dr. Phil tomorrow. I could talk to him.
It's a devil's lettuce.
They're not in your voting spot right now, Skip. No. Just go protect the voting spot and don't leave these guys alone for right now. Then
They need to
they'll
get
go.
out of the building.
No, we don't, Skip.
I can't do that. You want me to lose my job? No. Okay. So go
Skip,
back down to the
we're not going to go bother you. Just go do your voting and stop finding us.
guard the door or peekaboo it's where you need it. Okay. And then these guys will leave once.
Just don't come back and talk to us again. We'd have been gone, Skip.
Stop harassing
You
us.
need, like, do they still make Dilaudid? You need some of that, Skip. Relax,
You
bro.
need your blood pressure check, Skip?
Hey, you guys have a good day. Hey, by the way, I like him, by the way. He doesn't say a lot, and that's because he probably does most of the talking with his fists when people probably get to a certain point. So before I get to that certain point, I'm going to go.
Hey, you're the East Coast, we're the West Coast guys. Victorville, California.
Listen, I watch a whole Tupac Biggie thing unravel. I don't want any East Coast, West Coast beef. And, like, I'm afraid this guy's going to shit his depends. Like, do you imagine? We ain't even down there. Like, and he's coming to find us. He called me a butthole, which I thought was really funny, you know? But Skip is just a turd. You guys, hey, have a good day, man. Stay blessed. Guys, and seriously, the employees here at City Hall are the most phenomenal, I think, out of 3,000 videos that I've ever met. They're doing a good work. They're upkeeping huge facilities. And they're just really good people, man. Skip's probably crying to somebody else. Hey, man, how are you, Jonathan?
That door was shut. This is a meeting. It's a closed
Oh, you
meeting.
guys are having a closed meeting?
Hey, is that Skip? He's a butthole.
Skip's in there telling us.
He's going to tell everyone he can about this. They gotta leave the building. He's going to see. I got some of my friends over at the utilities office. That's just funny. Like, why is he? Hey, fellas, now he's in the poor finance guy's office showing him the same thing and he showed you. And the finance guy says to him, are they like going over there or something? He's like, no, but they can't be in the building. I mean, like, I can't deal with Skip anymore. I mean, he needs, like, I saw the senior living place up the street. I think they're playing like Pinochle right now or something. If Skip goes there, maybe Rosemary will take him out for some soda jerk or something. Or maybe like when the Red Sox won, like, not recently, but their first pennant. Yeah. And Skip can go back to that one time where, you know, he was out there eating peanuts and taking a horse and buggy, telling people that they couldn't write things down when people were voting. And this guy, he doesn't think I'm funny because he's a city employee. He's very nice, but he's not laughing at anything I'm saying. Yeah.
Just clock out and take the rest of the day off.
Yeah, Skip should go home.
Hey, I'll see you guys.
Hey, thanks again, man. Have a good day. Yeah, there's another cop over there too, and Skip. Yeah, I think Skip's just telling anyone that'll listen, and they're all telling him no. So I'm gonna go outside and speak to some of the candidates and ask why.
Skip is freaking out.
Yeah, he is. I do blame you for that.
You didn't sign up for this job.
Yeah, this isn't my mission. This is not the mission.
I'm gonna hang back and make sure Skip's okay, but I'll meet you out here.
Oh, you want to do a little bit of quality control?
Well, I'm gonna tell Skip that he should just clock out and take the day off.
I mean, I'll hang out because when there's cops in the building, I'm not going to leave somebody out of my camera view, so I'll just hang out here.
Turned out to be a pretty good visit. Look at this beautiful view.
Skip's brain exploded.
He is losing his mind.
It's
like, how many people he's gonna find somebody that agrees with him.
Yeah, he's basically trick-or-treating for trespassers is what he's doing. Is old Skip. Oh, this is beautiful though. Like, hey, listen, they do some good work. This is pretty incredible stuff. I like this. Have a good day, sir. This is some really incredible artwork, I'll tell you that. Whoever did it's pretty on point. We got another one here. Oh, it says the artist right underneath, Pamela Summers. It's called Crystalline Porcelain No. 6. How's it going, my man? I feel really nervous walking down the hall with all these like porcelain exhibits. It's like walking near the edge of a cliff. Even though I don't get close, I still feel like there's imminent danger I could fall. Yeah. So I look at it and I step back and I walk around it. That's a good one. Poor Skip, man. Okay, Skip. Okay, yeah. Okay, Skip.
Thank you.
Okay, Skip. All right, Skip.
We're trying to keep it that way. Thanks, man.
So, Josh, this is what they came up with. 100. We have to be 100 feet away from a voting station. The voting station is that room.
Yeah.
They're trying to say the voting station is this whole building.
No. No, look at the thing.
Yeah.
May not use a wireless communication device within 100 feet of the voting station. Okay? So the voting station is way down there. So they got to take a tape measure and break out 100 feet so they can continue to eat shit.
They're trying to say that the mark for the voting station is out by the front door.
No. This is not a voting station. This is a town hall.
Let's go see what the language looks out.
Well, no. Here's how simple it is. Skip's got a phone on his waist right now, near a polling place.
Okay, leave this here. I'm gonna go walk down there. Let me see that piece of paper. Keep an eye on the camera. That's a good point.
Skip just made a phone call. The wireless communication. Huh?
You didn't like that.
What?
You didn't like that.
Well, he's got to take his phone off.
That's what I told him.
What'd he say?
He said, "Look at this badge. That gives me power."
Yeah, but it doesn't say anything about a volunteer being exempt from. The presiding judge may require a person who violates this section to turn off the device or leave the polling place, which we have done an election officer conducting the official duties. You should. Yeah, I looked at all this stuff. I'm gonna go outside and talk to the candidates.
Yeah.
I mean, we won. I mean, no one told us to leave.
Yeah.
We win.
We win again. Yeah, man, I really like your setup, dude. Because I have a struggle opening mine up and setting it down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get one. See, look how hard that was. Just swing close that.
Yeah, dude, this is easy. Turn,
Yeah.
pull, and you're good to go.
Yeah. And then while I'm closing, my camera's all wobbly way up in the air.
And this moves too in all sorts of
Yeah.
different directions.
Does it turn portrait mode if you wanted to?
Yeah, I just turn this thing and it'll turn for me.
Yeah, cool, man.
I'll find the link and I'll send it to you so you can get the same one. I think it's like $45.
It's time for Let's go say hello to the candidates.
Yeah.
Let's see what this says, man. Okay, use of certain devices.
And this is great. People running for office. They're running to institute change and represent the people. Hey, how are you? How you doing today? Are you both? I'm sorry.
What are you filming?
Well, I mean, right now I'm filming you. I was just gonna speak to them. Are you running for the city council?
What are you filming for?
I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm just doing a story about Keller. I mean, I think we're not planning to meet y'all today. I think we were just lucky to kind of find you here. Oh, your hat, miss. Oh, you got. Oh, okay. Good save. I was afraid a car was gonna run. I didn't want you to get. But good for you, running for city council. It's a big job. I'm with him.
I know, but what organization?
Oh, I don't. I work by myself.
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably not going to do an interview. I don't know who you all are.
Oh, you don't have to. Just a good opportunity for someone with 250,000 followers to see what you're all about. But if you don't want to talk to the public and tell them what you're about, then, I mean, I'm sure that'll reflect in the voting booth. What do I know? She was very nice. Maybe rude to someone you never met. Thanks for talking to us for a second. Do you have a little pamphlet or something you'd willing to take one here? You mind if I take it? Accountability for all. I actually ran for office quite recently myself, so I appreciate the arduous going out and collecting the signatures and, you know, having to turn your papers in, and then every time you get a sign, you have to send something into City Hall to say exactly how much you paid for it. It's a selfless job, and normally it doesn't pay a lot of money. Mine didn't pay. I think they had to give us something. So I think it was maybe $1,000 they had to give us over the course of the 3-year process. So, but you know, very nice. Voting for, he's a veteran and he's an independent. Zane Cooper.
Now I have a question.
Heck of a guy.
Whenever he's done.
Civic engagement. Wow.
Why should
Very nice.
people vote for your husband?
Very, very nice. Very nice.
Okay, so right now, y'all just can't be videoing within the 100 feet of the door to the building in the election place.
No, to the polling place.
Yes.
Yeah, so not the door to the building.
Yes, so the actual physical code does say the door to the building.
No, it's the door to, I got the code. It's the door to polling, and I'm willing to take that ride if you want to take me on it.
Okay.
Because I have a lawyer right here in Texas. We made sure to be clear and everything.
Okay.
And look,
So
they're all in
a person
violation, too, 'cause he took his cell phone
a
in there,
person
too.
may not use any mechanical or electronic means of recording images or sounds within 100 feet of a voting station.
Yes.
The voting station is inside. It's 100 feet from that voting station.
So there's also a loitering one that says you can't be loitering within 100 feet.
As long, but I can't be loitering if I'm engaging in a records request or any city business. I don't care. Skip. Go somewhere else. I don't care. I'm going to go here now just for you, Skip. I got a records request. And guess what? A records request doesn't interfere with city business. It doesn't interfere with voting business. So now I have a records request to do for all of the volunteers. As she knows well and good, that is my separate business. So if we want to get into legalities, we can, Skip. But you're barking up a tree that's overgrown. All right, bro?
Just take the rest of the day off.
So
You should follow her advice, because if you didn't keep coming back out here making an ass of yourself, I wouldn't have to help you make an ass of yourself.
So right now it's the door, 100 feet from the door of the building.
Yeah, no, I got to do a records request.
Okay, a records request for what?
I need to do a records request for any and all applications for voter polling assistance.
So what you're saying is that Skip is not allowed to bring his cell phone past that door?
Then you can't be videoing.
Well, I
That
can.
doesn't say video, and it says wireless devices.
And that's the polling station, ma'am. So I have every legal. Excuse me. You do your job and get away. Go by.
Work and leave us alone.
So.
We'd have been gone by now if you wouldn't have
I have
harassed
the
us.
legal ability to go film myself conducting a records request.
Yeah, I know, and I understand that. But
Okay.
are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go do a records request right now just to prove a point to him. So if you want to come with me, you can to make sure there's nothing nefarious.
Hey, as
You
long
can come
as
with
you're
me.
in the city.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Skip. How'd that work out for you, bro?
See you later.
Eat a shit sandwich,
Thank
Skip.
you, Officer Smith.
Officer Smith, do you want to come with so you know that Skip's feelings ain't being hurt? So now we'll go do a records request on everything Skip
Skip, you should
Espinoza.
take the
After you,
rest of the
sir.
day off, man. This is ridiculous. We'd have been gone by now
Yeah,
if
you
you
can
wouldn't
go
have
inside.
harassed us.
Yeah, let me get the door for you. This guy, I like him. He's. Where's the city clerk's office?
It's up here.
He'll show me where it is. Thank you, sir. So I wasn't gonna come back in, but Skip made
We
me.
would have been gone by now if Skip wouldn't have done this.
Skip made me. All right. We'll go do a records request for the applications for voter assistance, and we'll see if we can get any info. All right, sounds good. I mean, is he that butthurt about it? He had to come out to us outside?
Yeah, I assume you just.
I mean, Zane Cooper was literally telling us all about his platform, and he's a veteran, and then we get interrupted.
It's over here.
Over here.
That was on this side.
She's not here.
You know what I'll do? There's a young lady named Jessica working over here. I'll see if I can get a piece of paper. Oh, perfect.
He needs a record request.
I can just write it on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
I just want to submit a request. How are you doing today? Sorry, things are going all awry. I don't know what the right word. This guy, I never seen anything like it. Now we're outside meeting the candidates, trying to salvage something, and asking which each candidate, having a good conversation. Skip comes out the door demanding that the cop move us. Again, she's doing it. And she's like, well, you can't be, within 100 feet of the polling place. So she's saying that could be the door. It says polling station, that's over there. But arguments prevail. How about this? You can't stop me from going inside to do a records request, and I'm legally allowed to film that records request, and someone's voting policy can't infringe on a FOIA request. So I came all the way back in here, I'm sorry, to get any information that I can on Skip to Malou Espinosa.
Okay, yeah, just write it. You need a piece of paper?
Yes, ma'am, that would be wonderful. I can't. He is way too tightly wound to be working in a place as cool as Keller. Oh, go ahead, miss.
Oh, yeah. Skip is concerned because of the voting.
Sir, did you want to come right here?
Am I come in your office, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I'm gonna leave. You might have some stuff on your desk, so I'm just gonna leave my camera right here. So
3 different cups of sort of coffee.
I'll just leave it that, and they can look at my flabby self. They've already seen it. I can't believe anything like that. I've never seen anything like it. And I don't understand if we went to the polling station. We were over here. He had to come find us to tell us. It's like, if I was going to go up to a stranger I've never met and try and tell them what they can and can't do, I'd at least make sure I had a healthy understanding of what the laws allow. Oh, it's something else.
So yeah, just
Is he just a volunteer, or does he have any employment in the city besides that?
no, not with the city. It's Tarrant County elections.
That's Tarrant County. So can I pass this into you and you can forward it to Tarrant County?
I will scan and
Could you
email
do
it.
that?
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
wonderful.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
very much. I know you don't have to. The 19th. 24. Okay. So I guess I need to figure out firstly.
So, asking questions, it would probably be better if you request actual documents.
Right, yeah, so I'm gonna look for, actually, you know what, there's a better way to word this. I'm gonna ask for the lengths of employment for Skip, and then if they respond to me saying there's no responsive records, obviously he's not an employee. So I'll know if he's a good tip, thank you. We got a great staff here.
We do.
Very lucky. Probably been to over 1,000 city halls. I've not met a staff as professional as this one yet.
Oh, well, that's really nice.
And the grounds are killer.
Beautiful, huh?
You look out that side. I mean,
I'm just like, I really like it when it rains, and I love watching the rain.
we gotta wait every 6 months for that.
I'm like, when is that gonna happen again?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, but it is, and I think what's most meaningful is that it's a gold family.
Yeah, so I loved watching them build that, and I would just sit here and just watch the stage of construction, and that really,
And that's like,
special.
that's what I think kind of got me so aggravated about this whole thing, is that they don't just erect a beautiful park like this for just anyone, you know what I mean? The Gold Star families, those are the members of the community that paid the ultimate sacrifice to endure our freedom. And he would try and tread on our very first amendment. It's just, I don't know. I'm very polite with people, and I don't like to be spoken to like that, but I do appreciate it. I'm just looking for the dates of employment.
Make an email.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The AFA crew
Okay.
at gmail.com.
Okay.
The dates of employment, salary, and position for Skip.
Okay.
So I think that covers all
Yeah, I
bases.
think
Even
so.
if he's not salaried, he does have some sort of position.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
If
some
they
type
don't
of
have
compass.
responsive records, I can always go down there and figure it out.
Okay, and, all right, yeah, I will send this over to Tarrant, because it's our election, but we contract with Tarrant County, so they're the ones actually
Got it.
handling it. We pay them, we have an actual contract.
Got it.
So they handle the hiring and all of that, so we don't hire or pick or.
I know, it's not good. I get it. You guys are wonderful. things happen. But you were one. Thank you very much for your professionalism.
Sure.
And your facilities manager, those guys are. I mean, one guy's like buff and he's a little quiet and
yes,
scary
Steve.
almost,
Yeah.
but he's really cool
He's our
too.
bouncer.
Is he the bouncer? That makes sense. I told
And
him.
then we got Rob, yeah.
I told him he's the bouncer.
Oh, do you want your little card on?
Oh yes, ma'am. I
And
wanted to
this is-
keep. Have you met Zane?
Oh, yeah.
He's a nice guy.
Very nice guy.
Yeah, he's a. Listen, we
Everybody's nice around here.
love our veterans.
I'm a vet too, and my son
Are you?
is. Mhm.
Hands a little sweaty from holding this. Thank you for your service to our country. I deeply appreciate that.
I'm Army, and my son is a Marine.
Oh, God bless him. He's still in
He
there right now?
actually is out. He destroyed his knees, so.
Well, not good for him destroying his knees, but good for him being out and getting ready to start his life.
He's still gonna be a little hero. He's trained to be a firefighter now.
You know what though? It's like, it's this conversation of like, what is a hero? And then like there's this breakdown of, what did you do in the Army or the Air Force? Were you a cook? Listen, it's all
one
cogs
big
in a machine making it work. And then the second argument I get is, well, you know, it's for big banks and these businesses. And I said, let's roll with yours. Let's just say that's what it's all about. And it's not about defending our country and our freedoms and our way of life. Let's go with your stupid excuse. They still, without question, went and signed up, went through boot camp, and then whatever their country asked of them, they put their life on the line in somebody else's hands to make sure. And you know what? They spent time away from their families, couldn't see their kids born, missed their weddings. So I could go and take my daughter to the park. I take it as a huge affront, and that's why I was so passionate outside, and I apologize if I used some language that was offensive. But there's brave people like you and your son, who's limited now because he's got the cartilage problems. Mine's because I'm fat. Gravity's wearing down on me. But doing all this for us, and he's going to go find me. I'm not even in the polling place. He sought me out in front of the building to tell me what I can and can't do. I'm sorry, but I'm not willing to give up the rights that people paid for. You paid for that. You paid with that in sweat and blood, and I'm not going to give it out because some guy with an overgrown sense of ego thinks that he can just bark at people. You're sitting in here, you're calm, you're as quiet as can be, and it's like, and you're a badass yourself. I appreciate your service, and my family thanks you for it.
I appreciate it.
I have a baby on the way that's coming in September 23rd.
Oh my gosh, that's 2 days after my Marine's birthday.
Really? Yeah, but you know what though? She's going to come into a beautiful world that's a much safer place because of what you did. That's kick-ass. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is
Yes,
it your
ma'am.
first?
Oh, God, no. You can't see because I have a hat on, but I have plenty of gray hairs. It is by not my first. I got a 17-year-old. So I just...
It's like a babysitter right there. That's nice.
Listen, she has a big sister that's 11, and she's like, oh, I can't wait to change diapers and do all this. And I'm like, keep that attitude, baby girl.
Record it.
Harness that energy.
We're gonna have you write that down.
Yeah. One group, he said this afterwards.
Aww.
But
well, that's awesome.
your community is phenomenal. And I will say it again, even though I've said it a bunch. Thank you for the dedication and service for you and your family.
Oh, thank you.
That's wonderful. Wow.
Did you get to file your FOIA?
I did, and I'm sorry I had to come back in and do it. I'm not sorry because I got to meet you and I got to meet you. But it's like, I'm outside.
Yeah.
Like this guy, I heard this guy was a veteran, so I just wanted to get a little bit of information. I recently ran for office. I'm big on running for office. I'm big on our vets. And I wanted to come just maybe show a little bit of love on my way out. And he managed to find me outside. And he went to every single office telling everyone that would listen. And he's like, oh, it's the door. There's a voting sign at the door. And I was like, you read the law? It's from the voting station, which is over there, the voting place. And secondly, the biggest part of the thing is we never even went down there. I purposely stayed away so people would go vote. You know what I mean? People don't vote anymore. On my election, the only reason people came out to vote is because I'm a big social media personality. Besides that, I think it was 0.2% of the population voted in a community of 8,500 people. And then, but they will reserve the right to talk shit about the candidates. Which is fine. That's your civic duty. That is your civil rights. You talk shit about whoever you want. But it's like, oh, that guy's a real jerk. I hate him. He sucks. Oh, you voted for the other guy? I didn't vote. I was eating a bag of Cheetos and shampooing my hair that month. It's like, what can you do?
Kelly was like, we gave them so much early voting this time. They should be set.
So much early voting.
You can vote early. You can vote by ballot. I mean, and if people, like, sometimes I get it. You get to a place where it's like, you look at the people that are there and you're like, I don't see it. I don't see the... And you shouldn't be in a place in your life where you say, the person who's going to that I'm going to call my president. People don't say that anymore. My president. They say the president. You know, and now is a choice of lesser of two evils. It's not only Republican and Democrat. There's Independent. There's Tea Party. There's also, you can write in. Like, you can write in a ballot. Write your mother's name. All right? I seen how she can run a household. She can take care of a country. Like, people just... And they use somebody else's shortcomings as an excuse for them to not get off the couch and go do anything about it. My mother is 78 years old. She was a government employee for 35 years. She still goes down and she votes.
Good for her.
And I know who my daughter would vote for, but she's a Spitfire. So, but anyways, I appreciate your hospitality.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Nice chatting.
And I'm sure that a lot of people are going to call and say how much you guys rock. They're probably going to say something like, you guys rock, you're amazing, best city employees I've ever seen, Skip's a piece of shit. I love the grounds that you guys are on, Skip sucks. Like, they might throw that in there, but I promise you it'll be compliment filled.
I'm gonna say Skip's not ours.
Yeah, no, Skip is not, and I get that. No one wants to claim Skip. You know what I will say? Skip's parents, like, were trying to have, I heard, when Skip was a little baby, long time ago, his parents were like, excuse me, will you hold my son? And Jesus is like, nah, I'm busy, I don't like it. But the other guy that works in the state representative office, not the state rep.
Right, yeah.
Let me tell you something. If you wear a pink shirt, I like pink, men can pull out pink, okay? If you wear a pink shirt, you pop the collar, you wear Gucci loafers with no socks, you're a tool. End of story. And he's coming out like yelling at me. He's like joining forces with Skip. And I was like, if this was the Allied forces in World War II, like Hitler would have won fast. Like tools with loafers and Skip Espinosa. This is what we got going on right now. And they're like joining forces. And I'm like, you know what? Beat it. Leave me alone. He goes, that's a threat. And I was like, saying leave me alone is a threat? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh man. He's...
To get him to do stand-up.
He got to do, maybe he's one of those, he's like, where's the furries? Maybe you should find a hobby. You know the furries, little tails folks wear? You see them walking down the street and you're like, you say to your kids, you don't know them, right? Like, just to make sure, like that's, you know what I mean?
Right? Do you know who that is?
Yeah, he's in the Shield. It's my guy. Is he from here?
No.
Oh, okay.
Somebody just popped him in here to wish me a happy birthday.
You know what you should get?
Scared the heck out of her.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
put it in here when it was dark out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that must have freaked you out, huh?
10:30 council meeting.
Can you shut the lights off for a second?
Yeah.
Well, the window's open.
Well, and I've put them in the corner too.
Oh, yeah, I can see with the windows just walking in.
Yeah, well, it was at night because it was after a council meeting. We came back up after the meeting and she came out of her office. And was like,
That's awesome.
In the dark.
You know what you should do? You should get one of Skip and post it out front, so then like the ducks and everything will be scared away. And she's not laughing at that joke. She's just laughing because she's very funny. But I will leave you. I know you got stuff to do. Probably not better stuff, but I'm going to go anyways.
Well, thanks for the entertainment.
Listen.
I legit was going to ask you how the city employees did, though, because that's one of the things I'm
So
passionate about.
I have 200,000 employees. I've been doing this for 7 years. I'm one of the first to do it. So I'm one of these guys. I've been around a long time. Over 3,000 videos. I've been to 1,000 different city town halls, and by far first place of all of them. So that is and the only problems I had were from people that don't belong to you. It's the redheaded stepchildren, like I guess you'd say. But I know my buddy has red hair and he's really nice. I think that's just like I think it's all bullshit.
Rachel's got red hair.
I would say that. I'd say that's auburn. That's not red.
It
That
depends on
doesn't.
the day.
Listen, I liked you. Don't try and corner me
It
now.
depends on her mood. Some days she'll come in and it's pretty bright.
And you're like, oh man.
Oh, yeah. If you had told me we had employees that didn't do good, I'd be like, oh.
No, and your facilities manager, he's your saving grace. There was one guy that had a little bit of an attitude, the finance manager, the guy in this last office on the right. He had a little bit of an attitude. He was quite confrontational. However, I write that off too. He was really nice to me when I first met him, and then Skip got into his office. Yeah. And Skip could make anybody miserable. 30 seconds, worst day of your life. But great people.
Rob said you're going to be on Dr. Phil?
Yeah, I'm going to be on Dr. Phil tomorrow. They're doing a First Amendment audit kind of
focus on it?
episode where they're going to have folks that do what I do, and then they're going to have like a police officer on there. So kind of like hear both stories.
Okay.
But hey Harvey, badass veteran right here. And and she's phenomenal. We love her. Dude, Skip doesn't belong to that. They don't claim Skip.
Skip
No.
had like all,
Tarrant County.
They contract out. Listen, I'll tell you one
he
thing.
had a medical episode.
Did he?
Yeah, he's like he needs his blood pressure checked or something.
Yeah, I heard he had an acute case of diabetes. He might be a diabetic, and I don't know. There's a cream for it. I heard that he had a.
There's another.
There's no one in the hallways, right? That can hear. He's got a very severe case of butt hurt. Does old Skip. But very, very nice people. They don't claim Skip or the other pink hair guys they were doing.
I like that.
I told him, best civil employees I've ever seen, except the finance guy. But I pointed out, when I first met him, he was nice. He didn't kind of become a little, tight in the pants until Skip.
Yeah. Attitude's everything, and Skip had a bad attitude.
He does. Like this cat. This cat, and I'm not for this cat would let go of that tree limb if it saw Skip.
Yeah.
It'd be like, I'm not long for this world, meow. And it's gone. Meow.
They sent another police officer here for us.
Well, I appreciate it. Do you want to let the cops know that we're not in here being peasants? Not to you guys. But thank you for the records request. You're wonderful.
Nice meeting you.
Take care.
Shut this. Leave it open. Hey, appreciate it. She seemed really nice.
She's awesome. They all are. And that's the thing that sucks is the two people that were absolute crazy people, they don't even work here.
So I think we have to go to the police department next because I want to request the 911 calls and the body camera footage from when they were in the room talking to Skip.
Sounds good.
I asked him if I could do it online, and he said, well, we think you need to go to the police department.
No, you can. I looked online at the PD. You can do it right through Axon.
Oh, so
they have the Axon evidence system.
So I don't need to go to the police.
No, you can do it right online.
Okay, well then we're not going there.
How are we doing, Officer Smith? Hey, listen, I'm sorry you got put between a rock and a hard place. I don't have any problem with you. You're very, very nice. It's just to me, this guy went to go tell anyone that listens. I did double check while we were doing this with my lawyer. It's polling station. Now, what we talk about is accessibility.
Yeah.
So accessibility, there is a door there, there's multiple doors. But that is mainly and usually only for people polling, right? So technically, I don't think the people across the street are actually 100 feet. But regardless, that's meant for the people that are actually, they're being voted for.
Yeah, as far as the 100 feet outside, and they pointed out
That's from the doors for the
Yes,
accessibilities, for them, not for us. So,
Skip will leave us alone.
yeah, so we're sorry Skip had such a meltdown. He needs his blood pressure
as long
checked.
as y'all are conducting city business.
And that's the other thing, just doing just filming, anyways, that's city business. I put a records request on top of it, that's.
And that's fine.
But I just listen. You seem like a nice person. I'm not good. I don't scream and yell at people. Don't scream and yell at me. But this man don't know me from Adam.
Yeah.
And he sought me out to start giving me shit. I'm not the one. He called me a butthole, and it was his First Amendment right to call me a butthole, and I appreciate him using it. But he's not. He's county. So he doesn't even belong to the city.
He doesn't have a First Amendment right to call you a butthole while he's on the taxpayer.
So if he is a volunteer and he's working in a volunteer position, he still maintains both of his First and his Fourth Amendment rights. For example, Officer Smith, she's a paid city employee. She has to give up some of her First and Fourth Amendment right.
Yeah, that's why your name.
Not all.
That's why your name is right there because you lost your Fourth Amendment right to privacy.
Yeah, but it's all.
Serving the people.
It's all good. You were nice. Skip remained a butthole, and I think he has an acute case of broke butt, of butt hurt.
Skip's gonna go viral for sure.
Yeah, Skip
Especially
is.
on his channel. He has 250,000 subscribers.
Skip is going to be famous tomorrow. Yes, ma'am.
That's a lot.
He's gonna be on Dr.
How are we
Phil
doing,
tomorrow.
sir?
You're gonna be on Dr.
Good,
Phil?
thank you. Have a good day.
That's why we're here.
Yes, ma'am.
Like you've actually gone there to film.
I already did. I
So
did.
You filmed the episode?
Well, no. So at first I did B-roll and interview shooting, like the pre-shooting, up right in downtown Dallas Fort Worth. It's right maybe about 8 minutes from the airport.
Okay.
And then I had the evening off and the today off to hang out with my friend here, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go on Dr. Phil and tell him all about Skip. So I mean, you let Skip know it's a slippery slope. He's gonna see himself on my channel, his channel, and Dr.
And
Phil.
Dr. Phil.
Off like 170.
To be honest with you, I have no idea where I went before was Trinity Broadcasting Network, TBN. It was like this. There was a big, huge mega church next to it that had been.
Okay.
It's not a church
I know
anymore.
they recently moved the Dr. Phil show.
They did.
Because as far as because my mom went to go to be in the audience at least for one, and it was off of 170.
Yeah, so I think that I just went to a regular studio location, like an off-site shoot. It's called ICP.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be going to actual the
actual place.
the actual stage tomorrow. So I'm ready for him to tell me that I'm an antagonist and that I do what I do for clicks and views. But I don't do this for clicks and views. Skip does this for clicks and views.
Dr. Phil's in it for the clicks and views.
I mean, listen, we all are. But you know what it is? I guess it's the intent behind it. We're all in it for some point for clicks and views. But what's the reason that you're doing it for?
Yeah.
If we were doing this for the bad reason, you know how triggered he is. It would be real easy for us to continue getting content off of him. True or false?
I mean,
It'd be fair to say that wouldn't be hard.
if you keep pushing someone's buttons enough.
And we could, but we're not. Like we understand that Skip is mentally flawed, and he needs to take a breather. But I mean, you could do anything for the right and the wrong reasons, right? It doesn't really matter. Like if you become a cop.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you're bad because you're a cop. It depends the reason. Why did you become a cop?
Yep.
Did you become a cop because you could utilize that position and get some perks off of it and do the wrong thing? Did you become a cop because you want to help people and you stick to that and you continue to help people?
Yeah.
Right? Some people might say you're bad because you're a cop. Well, why did you become one? It's all about everything's about the intent. You know, Skip's intent is to go home with a noose still attached to his body. It's like flailing, yeah. We're gonna take off out of here. He ain't gonna follow us out there, old Skip, is he?
As far as I'm aware, no.
All right. We'll say salutations to old Skip.
Yeah, it's time.
You send him our kind and warmest regards, would you? Promise?
Appreciate it, Smith.
Okay, y'all have a good day.
Pinky swear Harvey. You'll give him our kindest regards.
I'll tell them while we're leaving.
All right, cool. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Bye, Skip. Skip just went viral. He just doesn't know it yet. Guys, please subscribe to Harvey Freebird. If you haven't subscribed to Harvey, if I had went live during this, I'd have like 3,000 or 4,000 people in there. I don't know. I think she was at the top of the stairs. Yeah, we'll do it online. I want to see what they're saying. All right, guys, listen. Subscribe to Harvey Freebird. And while you can, vote for Zane. Vote for Zane Cooper. Don't vote for Karen Brenner.
Karen was kind of rude.
She was super rude. So if you live in Texas and you follow me, don't vote for her. Don't. And I have to figure out actually if that's where the public property, private property lines are, because I'm not quite sure if she can actually post political material on a public site. We'll figure that one out. I'm going to go sit in 120 degrees and laugh at Skip with my friend Harvey for the next 20 minutes. And
so thirsty.
go subscribe to Harvey. That's the reason I stopped you today.
Harvey.